What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, this is a Basketball Wives stand account, so we definitely talk Basketball Wives over here. So I want to get into some things because, as you guys know, sometimes I do like backtracks and kind of follow up what's going on with some of the girls who were on the show before this new season had happened. You know, like the past girls. And so I want to update with like Draya, Royce, Tammy, um, Laura Govan. I want to get into these rumors about Shaunie and her husband getting divorced. And then I want to jump into some Britney Renner stuff, you know, getting up into this season. And then I also want to talk about the trailer for next week's episode. Now, before you guys jump ahead, yes, tonight me and Cindy C will be reviewing this episode for this week, season 12, episode 9. So make sure you guys tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be here tonight to review that episode. All right, so let's play this. Let's take care of the business of this channel and let's jump into it. All right, so if you want to join the SoDeb Nation, go ahead and turn on your notifications. Turn them on all so you're notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment down below in the comment section. Comment down below, y'all. If y'all are here during the premiere of this, come on over here and comment in the chat. I'll be over here. I'll be there. Okay. And then share with a friend or two because it's good for you. Okay. It's like a friend or two, literally, it's good for you. Like once a day is really good for you. All right. Let's put this intro. Let's get into it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Everybody wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
All right, so up first we have Royce Reed. Now I went over to Royce Instagram. I believe she has a podcast. It says mom, hashtag FAMU grad, author, NBA dance alum, reality TV. What is Banquisha? What is this? We're back, return January. I guess this is the show that she's in. I was trying to talk to you guys about. She's the owner and director. Her Cash App is Mama Royce. Y'all would a Cash App her. Proofreaders and Big O. She has Big O. Really interesting. I did not know Royce was doing Big O. Let me move me over here. Okay. So Royce is, I guess she has like a production company. I did.
Don't fuck up.
An audio off. So I guess she has like a production company. That's the girl from P Valley. I haven't watched it, but she's making 2 movies. So if you guys have seen it down in the chat or in the comment section, let me know if you guys have watched any of Royce's movies that she's made over on Tubi. I didn't know Royce was making 2 movies. Isn't that where Jennifer's movie went to first before it went to VH1 to Tubi? Okay, so I guess she's really doing her thing over on Tubi. I also see she's doing like her dance classes with kids, so I think that's dope. But shout out to Royce Reed for doing this. This is another one of our movies. When your boy got a nickname for your girl, she y'all girl, not yours. What happens when a whirlwind romance spirals into a nightmare? Dive into house warming, a gritty urban thriller packed with toxic love, hidden secrets, and suspense that will do you. Okay, so she got a few movies out on Tubi. Shout out to Royce for doing her thing. Yep, says stream on free on Tubi. So I guess Royce is over on the Tubi of it all. I never knew that Royce was over on Tubi, but girl, do you think? You know what I'm saying? Dwight Howard and that girl Amy is breaking up over there on Love and Hip Hop, but that's for another conversation. Okay, let's move on because it's not a lot for her. I want to go over here to Draya. As you guys know, Draya is still over here modeling her 9.3 million followers. Draya is still looking good over here. She's doing Fashion Nova. She's a Fashion Nova model, and I'm just looking through her stuff on her Instagram. Looks like she's like mainly just doing like Fashion Nova stuff, which is cool, you know. And she's going on vacation, more Fashion Nova posts. She looks great here. She doesn't look, she's changed, like aged at all. She was like that girl that we seen on season number one of Basketball Wives LA. All right. So I want to get into two real quick before we jump into the meat and potatoes of these conversations. All right. I want to get into Tami Roman. Now, some of y'all are going to hate me. Some of you guys are going to agree with me. Some of you guys are going to be on the fence, but I definitely want to get into this. Um, Somebody posted that prayers up for Tami Roman. She revealed she has been dealing with body dysmorphia for some time now. The stars stated that she doesn't see what everyone else sees in the mirror. There is always more weight to lose. Now, I want to say this. I'm not sure. She said this at the BET Awards. And let me move myself over here really quick. I'm not sure if Tammy said at the BET Awards again. But Tammy has told us about body dysmorphia. Well, she didn't really tell us. We watched her, like, sew her mouth up on The Real World. Then she told us about the body dysmorphia. And if she's talking about this again, y'all, I just want to know, like, at some point, when do Reggie, Good Blood, Young Blood, whatever his name is, tap in and say, babe, we got to go get some help? Because we cannot live our entire life talking about body dysmorphia, Tammy. Like, I understand that it's a issue, but then, like, when do you go get the help for that? Because, like, to me, it's now getting concerning. Like, and if she didn't say this in the interview, I wonder why they added this to the post. But if she did, I'm not understanding. And as y'all can see me over in the comments, she's been telling us this since The Real World. I'm not understanding why she's telling us this again. Is that for us not to talk about her and how much weight she's lost? And if she has body dysmorphia, I would really want to know, like, when do we pick up the phone? Like, girl, okay, I understand at this point, but, like, let's go actually get some help. Like, let's talk about this. Let's have some friend group conversations. Let's have some me and my man conversations. Me and my kids have a conversation. Let's have an intervention. But we need to. It's time. It's time. No. Okay, because we can't keep talking about this on the red carpets and on these shows that we're not going to do. At this point, it feels like you might be choosing the body dysmorphia. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want Tammy to get help for this. Because it seems like it's serious unless she keeps losing more and more weight. And I'm like, girl, where is the fat that you're trying to lose? Because at this point, it's in your imagination. But are there not no good friends in the house? Like, what's happening? Well, I don't know. But I really want someone to tap her on the shoulder. Listen, have an intervention. But it's time. I don't want to hear about it until you're going through the journey of, getting help. Otherwise, we already know. You already told us. We know. And I don't feel like people are in this space where, like, we just feeling sorry for her anymore. Like, we're like, okay, girl, we know you got it. But, like, the doctor's a phone call away. I mean, it's not like you don't have the money to do it. They running that show over and over and over again over there on MTV. So you got the money to go and sit down on the couch. And if you sitting over there fighting them people, then maybe, like, it might not just be body dysmorphia. It might be Tammy to, like, listen and, like, be quiet or something. But I hope she's not going around on the red carpet still saying body dysmorphia. Now, I want to get into this because this was brought up and I cannot find the actual post. But they were talking about the Real World reunion. What was it called? What was that show called? The Real World Reunion New York. Something. It was like the reunion show that they had on Paramount Plus. And they brought up David. Now, I'm going to talk about this in a minute because this was one of the lighter moments. Well, actually, it really wasn't a light moment, but it was I don't even know. I can't say it was a light moment, but they was trying to tell me every which way but loose when it came to this conversation that we're looking at over here. But I wanted to get into the conversation because I talked about this. I think I actually did like a live about this, but they brought up, and let me show you guys this. You guys don't know I'm not tripping when I'm talking about this. But they brought up Tammy. I did a whole video, y'all, and my AirPods was connected, and so the audio went to SHIT. Okay, I was pissed. It's like a whole 34-minute video. So yeah, I did a whole video, y'all. And the caption says, "I know that's right. Reggie wasn't playing about Tammy Roman." Now, when it comes to this conversation, when it comes to Tammy and Reggie, in this instance, when it came to that real world episode, I'm always gonna stand up this when it comes down to David. And I'm gonna say that because in that reunion, if y'all watched that season of the Real World Reunion, which is not even on Paramount Plus anymore, which I'm surprised. Well, I might not be surprised. That the season with them on it was so bad. I mean, like so bad. Between Reggie and Tammy and David, the white folks, the other folks that wasn't black calling saying the N-word, it was a lot going on. So they were saying that Reggie don't really playing about Tammy. And my thing was this. Reggie shouldn't be playing about Tammy, but then Reggie should also be like, well, baby, you also wrong, though, right? Because this entire season, they were apologizing to David because of them calling him the R word, right? And the craziest thing that I've said this before, and I'll stick on this, I would die on this hill. Well, what's crazy to me was that David got all this flack from pulling Tammy out of that bed, but when the white folks was doing this, she didn't give a damn. They was not calling them the R word. Go back and watch this over there on Paramount Plus if you want to see it. David was not trying to sexually any advances with her. They were playing in the house. The white folks had already done it. David did it. It was like a thing they were doing in the house. But when David did it, he was a creep and he was an R word and he was all kind of things. So then she brings them back to this. Well, she don't bring them back, but they bring him back to this house with a reunion. And now she's on the Black Lives Matter kick, which, I mean, to be honest, they kind of put Tammy in the corner when it came down to the Black Lives Matter stuff, period. Because the one girl was a cop, and I think she was the one who kind of ignited the whole thing about the R word when it came to Tammy. And Tammy kind of gave her a Black history moment about not thinking for Black folks as a cop and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And I'm not saying blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to get to where we're going. But so then we get to David and her. Tammy was messing with David this entire season about Black Lives Mattering and black men and this, the black this. The thing is that one, I don't feel like David was really open to Tammy like that because David lost a lot because of that whole thing that happened on that season of New York, that first season. He talked about how he was on House Party 3. I don't know if you remember his name was Stinky on House Party 3, the one with TLC. And he said in the middle of them recording or something along those lines, they got the word about him on the Real World and they stopped working with him. You never seen David work after that. And so after all this has happened, they bring him back to the show. They all apologize to him. They had a conversation about that, what happened. Tammy then picks this other property about Black Lives Matter. For David in his personal life, I mean, and let me be all clear before we even get here. I do believe Black Lives Matter. I would have been on Tammy's side. But that's just not the story that David lived in his life. And she just kept trying to force it on him to the point, I mean, even the point where I think something that happened where she was going on about not like something that she was smoking them cigarettes, and he was going off like, well, you smoke cigarettes? Oh, I think he had a vape, and she had the cigarettes, and he was like, you smoking these cigarettes? Like nobody wants you smoking them. Like it was like they were afraid of Tammy, but they wasn't afraid to get on David. And I'm like, y'all already done this man over once. Y'all gonna bring him back up here and do it again? It didn't seem right to me. So fast forward to David and Reggie and Tammy. Reggie should have never came to that house. That's number one. The argument could have literally been done the first, second, third, fourth, and sixth time that Tammy brought it up. David didn't feel the way that she felt. And he's entitled to how he feels. There's some people that don't grow up, with black people like that. And they don't feel like they live the struggles of black lives and the matter and all that. They don't live those lives. So would I be upset? Yeah. But to the point where you're forcing him to try to believe how you believe, then you bring your husband to him to fight. Like, he wasn't even bucking up at her or anything. So Reggie coming there was just like, it was uncalled for. Okay. What she should have called Reggie there for was this right here. We're gonna get into this because when I tell you these people was turning Tammy every which type of way, but the right way. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I could have been Tammy in this situation, because the way these folks just kept on throwing out that N-word let's just watch it and then we'll discuss.
First time I really felt what you're passionate about was when I was with my friend John, and I went to a pizza place, right? And they called him
just flat out said the word, okay? This is probably why she's not on Paramount Plus no more, because he flat out said it, and as you can see, she doesn't turn to look like, did he just say this shit? But it doesn't stop here. Tammy is like, wait. Tammy is like, did you not know you just say that shit?
You don't say it.
That's what he was called.
But you don't say it.
They called him that. They called me that.
But I just think that you shouldn't say it.
They called him that.
I'm saying that you could say he was called the N-word.
And the fact that she has to even explain this is insane to me. Like, I really don't understand this. And I know some of you guys have probably watched it. Some of you probably never seen this because you never had Paramount Plus. But this is also old too. But the fact that this is just the first one, but she's going back and forth. This is when I would have called Reggie. Come explain to this man why he shouldn't be saying the N-word.
They called him that. They called me that when they called him that.
They weren't called.
And now he's saying they called him that. Sir, no one called you the N-word, okay? No one.
They called him that.
David is like, listen, y'all can argue this. I'm trying to get kicked out the house today. That's it, okay? Where's my baby?
And you
don't understand friendship.
You don't understand what I'm saying to you, that the word should not come out your white ass mouth.
And see, this is the beginning of this, y'all. So like, this is called Tammy, to be honest.
They called him that.
So what?
Okay. So then this young lady decides she's gonna jump into the conversation. And she's Latino. Latina.
What it is to be a okay?
It's like, because did you just say it too? Like, what's going on here?
I can't. Do not ever say that. You don't say it either.
Because like, what thought made you think that was okay?
Because you're not king.
And I don't think this is like a New York one. Like the New York ones, I'll give it to them because they be calling them that. But this one, I don't know. I still. So then we get to this one, y'all. And this one's the one that took the cake for me.
I live in the South, y'all. I live in Alabama. Do you know who's in my house right now? Young black colored people.
Tammy's like, today's just the day to fuck with me for real. It has to be. Like, this must be the scheme that Todd has set up to come to me, to be in this house, to come to me with the book. Because did you just say young black colored people?
Well, please don't ever call them black colored people.
Well, they don't mind. They call themselves words that I don't repeat.
And this is just what it's like to not be educated and to be unaware of your surroundings and to be not even just be conscious in the spaces that you're in, because this entire scene, from the David part to this part was just totally. I mean, it was mind blowing to watch. If y'all missed it, y'all missed some because between, like I said, between this scene and the David and Tammy thing going back and forth, Tammy and David, it was a disaster. It was a disaster. But let's move on. Y'all drop down in the comments what you guys think about this. I will move over here to Laura Govan. Now she just did an interview. Was a week ago. So she's talking about Shaunie because her attitude is stank. No, but says Laura Govan says Shaunie Henderson doesn't want her on Basketball Wives. Let's listen to what she says and then we'll get into the article.
Eye for an eye.
Okay.
So it was, they gave their garbage and I was just like, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm older now, so I don't have time for a lot of the shenanigans and the shit games and the fuckery.
Yeah.
I'm more of the let's deal with the problem and move on.
About it and let's go.
That's it. Yeah. And if it
oh yeah, Nene is interviewing her at the BET Awards, I think it is.
Works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But Shaunie had her agenda and it didn't work out for her. She had her minions trying to come for me and it just wasn't how it worked out.
No, so you wouldn't go back?
It's not that I wouldn't go back. I would go back. Shaunie doesn't want me to go back.
But she brought you back last season though. So I guess maybe to address or to see if you were going to talk about did you sleep with Shaq, I guess. I don't know, but I mean, you can't say she would bring you back because she brought you back. So I think that Laura thinks that they're scared of her for some reason. And I don't think that's the case. I mean, what are y'all going to do? Fight y'all like 50?
Oh, you think so?
No, I know so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I run into her quite often.
Yeah,
in Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
No, we don't have a conversation like that. I just know she's Shaunie. I'm Nene. Hi, how are you? And I see her husband. And they
eye for an eye.
Yeah, I couldn't see Shaunie and Nene being friends or like any of that at all. Those are two really big personalities. I mean, and Shaunie's not even a big personality like Nene is. I think just because of like Shaunie's life, she's just. I think that Shaunie would think that Nene is maybe below her, if you will. I'm not saying that I feel the way I'm saying. I think that Shaunie would think that. Okay, but y'all can drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Would y'all want to see Laura back on the show? I'm sure people who don't watch the show would say yes. I'll say for me, who watches the show, I would say yes. I think that Laura would bring a different type of dynamic. One thing I would want to say about basketball while we're sitting here, and I think because of this season that's happening now, one thing that I really want people to stop doing, especially if you're actually watching the show, because there's a lot of people just putting in the comments and write stuff like, and we'll get into that a little bit more later. But a lot of stuff that you guys do, you do it with Housewives and any other show that, the black folks is on. We just cancel the whole show, or we need a restart or whatever. No, the people that watch the show, we actually like the people that are on there. And even the people who don't like the Evelyns and the the Portias and the Giselles and the Nene's when she was on theirs. The people who don't like the old switch the cast up. When y'all watching Tyler Perry's rerun the movies that he's making, y'all don't be like, just change the whole cast, just cancel the show. Like, y'all don't do that. Reality TV shouldn't be that way either. Like, if the show was Housewives of Atlanta, the show was Basketball Wives, and we started off with a Jennifer, a Evelyn, a Shaunie, who was a Royce, it was a Susie. Like, let us keep our people that we liked on the show. When it was a Jackie, there was a Malaysia, there was a Brandy, there was a Brandy wasn't there at first, but I'm gonna still add her anyway. But there was a Brandy, there was a who else? There was that one girl that looked like that had the Keisha Cole hair. No, she was 62 too. Who was it? The Laura Gobans and the Glorias. We want to keep our people that's on the show, ma'am, sir. Like, why is it so hard for y'all to want to watch the show that the fans actually like watching? Because that's how we get to the people like the OGs and stuff like that who want to cancel the show and call it what it's not. Because y'all want to keep mixing up these casts and stuff like that. And the reality is the people who actually like the show, we like the folks that's on the show. Have you ever thought about that? Go over to Tyler Perry when y'all watching Sisters and Brothers and Have and the Have Nots and the whatever other show he got. What is the Divorce Wife Sisters and stuff like that? Go tell Tyler Perry to change the cast. Tell him to change the writer. How about that? Let's try something new. Let's do something new. Let's actually watch the show and enjoy it for what it is. Because guess what? A lot of these ladies, once the show's over with, don't really give. Evelyn will tell you that off the back, and all the years that she's been on this show, she keeps on saying after the show's over, well, guess what? I go back to being a mom. And we watch her do it every time. If you follow her on social media, you would know that. But a lot of you guys want to just come in the comments, just cancel the whole show. Yes, we don't like. Why is Evelyn still here? Because the show started from her. Have you ever thought about that? Thank God that Shaunie was the one who created the show, and she's friends with her and keeps her on the show. Do you have a friend like that? I'll wait. Well, I'll wait. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about that. Let's move on to our next topic, which is Shaunie O'Neal. So there's been a lot of stuff going on in the news about Shaunie and what was his name? Keon getting a divorce. Well, y'all, Shaunie is still very much so looks like married to this man. I don't see Shaunie faking like staying with somebody for y'all to feel okay or whatever. And there's been lots of rumors that they're getting divorced. On that video I did before that the audio was bad, I talked about it, but I can't go back to that again. But she just literally posted him a day ago for his birthday, and they're together.
It's my man's birthday, and you better say something nice, right, babe? It's your birthday, right? Say something nice.
Who are we talking to?
It's my man.
You better say something nice to her man. So for all of y'all, I mean, she's here. So I don't think that y'all need to keep on making up these stories about her. It's like what for some reason Basketball-Wise is like that show where y'all just cannot not hate the damn show. I don't understand it. Y'all will bring Phaedra. Put me back on that big screen. Y'all will bring Phaedra back to Housewives of Atlanta. Talk all that y'all talk about Evelyn and everybody else about when this lady tried to destroy somebody's life, but y'all hate Evelyn. Y'all hate Shaunie. It don't make sense to me. The other thing that's really crazy to me is that y'all love Jackie. Oh, Jackie's the reason for the show. People who don't watch the show says this, by the way. Oh, Jackie's the reason for the show. Jackie makes the show. I don't watch the show because Jackie. Well, then tell me what happened on the first episode. They can't tell you because they don't watch it. Because if you watch it, then you would know Jackie might not be the reason you want to be watching this show. Okay, let's move on. Y'all can drop down in the comments what you got to think about Shaunie. She's still married. So I want to move on. We're gonna get over to the new season a little bit. And I want to get into nobody other than Mother Britney Renner. Okay, and I'm gonna start here. Some of you guys probably have already seen this before, but trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. Okay. As y'all know, for the premiere of Basketball Wives, she announced she was married to Kevin Gates. His wife, I don't think that she agreed that they were married. I don't really know what's been going on because I don't keep up with Britney like that. But 4 weeks ago, Britney Renner revealed at the BET Awards that she and Kevin Gates tied the knot in April, then split by the end of May. She said, we got married April 6th, divorced by May 28th. I'm not sure. To me, it seems like Britney got married to be on Basketball Wives, and then she got unmarried right after that because 2 weeks later after this post was made, Britney over here, no hijab on, and this makes you think about when Jackie said,
"How many have you had under your hijab?"
Because remember, are you even wearing that when you're not even gonna say that because that's not right. But are you even wearing that when you're not filming? I don't believe so. Mind you, I love Britney's hair, by the way. This says, why am I not following this stuff? I thought I followed people. Y'all go ahead and follow the official Street Team. They say after over a year of covering up since her conversation to Islam, Britney Renner takes off her hijab and shows her natural hair for the first time. She says, I wore cornrows underneath just to fit it in. Is there music on this? Let's see. It is. Yeah, playing with them people's religion. Look, that's where I was gonna go. I think Britney did this to be on the show because it looked different. I was watching the episode today, y'all, and I'll get into this with Cindy too. I'm like, she had to be uncomfortable over in Hawaii, wearing all that stuff, doing good and damn well. She was gonna take the shit off after the season was over with. I mean, it literally made no sense at all. Okay. Are y'all surprised that Britney is not a Muslim anymore? Because I'm not. Are y'all surprised? Y'all can drop down in the comments. Let me know if y'all are surprised that Britney Renner is not a Muslim anymore. Okay, now really what I wanted to get into, and I brought you guys here because I really want to get into the clip for what's happening next week on Basketball Wives. Mind you, me and Cindy will be covering this episode, which is season 12, episode 9, later on today. But I want to get into what's happening on episode 10. Because when I tell y'all, I am so tired of Denise.
We're tired of you.
I'm tired of Denise. And apparently the people in the comment sections is tired of Denise too. Okay, and you can add Britney onto that as well. Denise is the way that Denise has inserted herself into Jackie and Shantel's life should be studied. It's like if I didn't have a life, I would look like this. If I wanted to put my own personal trauma off onto somebody else, I would look like this. If I want to just come on a show and be and gaslight this girl, Shantel, this is not your friend. This young lady, she is not your friend. This girl has literally sat in on every conversation that has been on this show. Let me put myself over here on this show to ear hustle, to find out what they're saying about Shantel, to go back and tell her. I don't want to hear what everybody else got to say about me, to be honest. Because people, how they feel, should be able to feel the way they feel. It's not none of my concern. But this girl has been literally going to every conversation to find this girl over here. This one has been going to every conversation and then taking it back to Shantel. You could never be a friend of mine. And there was something that Brandy said to Shantel at the end of this. I don't really how Jackie feels about me. I'm more concerned about this. And I was like, Brandy deserves a standing ovation because I feel like in any type of situation, whether you like Brandy or not, that was the real shit that Brandy has said this entire season. I don't know how Jackie feels about me. I'm more concerned about this going on between you, Shantel, Britney, and your mother, and why y'all are inserting yourselves in this. Okay? But what I really wanted to do was read the comment section because we ain't the only folks who feel this way. And I know that Cindy agrees that she's tired of this girl. Okay? I'm not gonna read their names because some people have confusing names. It says Evelyn speaking for the viewers.
We're tired of you.
Let's see if Britney and Shantel stand up for Denise. Now, I do want to see if they do stand up for her next episode when Evelyn goes off. I was so happy that real Evelyn came back on this clip.
You want to be in every conversation.
Oops, when Evelyn said,
we're tired of you.
I felt that in my spirit, down in my Honda. He coming in a Honda. I felt it. I'm tired of her. I'm tired of Denise. Let's read some more of this. It says, "Yeah, that was good. I felt that. LOL. I like you, but you killing me." I said, "Yeah, the people who watch the show are actually tired of Denise because I believe it was somebody here. She's definitely not speaking for me. Oh yeah, this person right here, the Pizza Pops 3.0. She's definitely not speaking for me. No, she's speaking for the people who watch the show. Pizza Pop, you're not watching the show. This person here says, I don't condone violence, But if Britney were to get popped and black out and even have amnesia afterwards, I wouldn't be mad at it, and I wouldn't either. This person says, yes, we are tired of Denice. This person right here says, Britney obsessed with Shantel. Britney wants Shantel to be a broken, be as broken like, to be broken like her. A real friend would try to help her friend fix her relationship with her mom. Y'all not friends. And finally, Evelyn speaks for the people. Yes, like when I tell you the people who don't like Evelyn is speaking for, like they like we agree with Evelyn. Listen, when Evelyn said,
"We're tired of you,"
that came from her. That came down from her soul. Like that was some real. Okay, man, I can't stand Evelyn, but I'm all the way there here for her shutting Denice down. Good, Evelyn, check Denice because I can't stand her. Glad Evelyn clocked Denice because we are not just tired of her, but Kelly Price tired. Okay, Britney and Denice is overplaying their role. Yes, y'all are friends to Shantel, but what her and her mother got going on is none of y'all's business. Like y'all overstepping it and definitely need to get popped and put in y'all's places. She says, I love the way they are paying Denice dust. I'm here for every Jackie exit. She don't have time for the mess. And see, this is the person who probably don't watch the show either. This person right here says, the response to them, they say, crazy how she's exited a lot these last few seasons, yet still more interesting and working harder than most of these cast members. Can you tell me what Jackie's been working harder on? Because it can't be that show. And by the way, in this clip, Evelyn is telling Shantel here as muted. She's telling Shantel that the only way that Jackie will talk to her to fix these problems is that she does it on that damn YouTube show. So yeah, if Jackie's working harder, it's because she's trying to sabotage her damn daughter. So thank you for watching the show. These people that be writing these comments, we get them on her. We are definitely tired. Like, shut up, Denice. Damn, I felt that. This last one says, I don't give a damn how old my children get. I wish they speak to me like Shantel do her mom. Baby, your hell be underneath the roof. Now, I don't know if I would, I don't know if I could compare my mom's relationship with Jackie and Chantel's, but, you know, I don't know. Anyways, y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about people not liking Denice. Because, baby, let me tell you something. I'm tired of her, okay? Y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys tune in tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me and Cindy C. Maybe busy. I don't know if he's going to come for our review of Basketball Wives Season 12, Episode 9. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Did it, I 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 did it, did it, you did it, I did it, you did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it.